For someone's coronation, I'm trying to take a Charles from being Prince of Wales to the King of England. If you didn't know that, then where have you been? Maybe check out some of the other episodes. At this point, we're on our third day, and whilst parts of England are in our control, there is more to do. On with it then. I mean, they would just make a decent champion with that kind of prowess. Can I seduce? Invite to court. And we have stewardship. So, golden obligations. Which means... well, first of all I can ask for gold, which we shall. I like gold. And can demand payments from 13 people. Maybe this is easier to do in the intrigue with some secrets. I would blackmail, but I guess not. Okay, maybe the easiest way is through here. Well, some people are just too poor, but still, maybe I should help. A straight arrow whizzed past my head in the yard. I feel nothing. No fear, no anger, no panic. Social system. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for chatting. Have you ever had it where your brother didn't die? My brother? In this game, siblings. This King Charles has no siblings, apparently. His predecessor, King Charles, had siblings. I mean, they obviously died at some point, but they would have died. So that was 973. And, well, he died in battle. He died in battle. Lots of dying in battle. Is he still alive? He's still alive. Yeah, of course. Not suggesting your brother in real life is a vampire or mortal. Yeah. But I sometimes what I've done, what I've seen happen is because, as you can see here, your knights are people in your realm. You just find that your important, well, less important people, so not your heirs, will get themselves killed. And in fact, my heir is in here, so I'm going to just forbid him from being in there. He's not going to be doing too much. Half the course recently, I feel as if I exist behind a curtain keeping me from my feelings of the world, and I'm so tired. So is this me, like, I'm gonna die soon, presumably. I'm ailing. I should get a warning, because I went through the learning tree. So I should be told when I have a year to live. I use knights to call my sons if I have more than 2. Oh right, you mean like to avoid succession issues. One-man army. Yeah, you send them off and they're going to do some really good fighting on their own against the 1,000-man army that you send them against, yeah. I kind of just like the difficulty of having lots of people. I mean, as well, he's only created 4 children, and it was 2 boys and 2 girls. So, grey days. Oh, okay. So, motivation energy escapes me. That is beyond me. So now he's melancholic, depressed. That's fine. I had 6 kids at one point. 4 sons, thanks to twins. Wow. I have had that as well. Like, have I had it in this playthrough? Let me see. Like, you can see he has 5 siblings, of which 1, 2, 3, 4, and him were boys. So, completely destroyed my run when I died before I could fix it. Yeah, and this is kind of a problem that I may have. So it's fine if you have a kingdom title, but if you have multiple, then obviously the kingdom, your territory splits. And I do have enough land here, so I haven't created the Kingdom of England, but I have a feeling it will create it. It hasn't. I haven't actually checked the succession, but I think all of this will become England, maybe, which could be a problem. We're going, which is why I don't really want to die. In about 53 days, I'll have royal prerogative, which means I can enact high crown authority. And I think if I can pass that, then I can do a succession law change, because I have the Wittengenamot, whatever that is, which means I can have elective succession. But then they may just not elect the person I want, but it should maybe keep it all together. I think. I don't know. I'm not an expert at this game, so if it's wrong, then let me know. And if you haven't been following, what we're trying to do is we started off as Charles, the Prince of Wales, just this area, and we're trying to become the King of England. So I suppose I could just ignore the whole Welsh bit, but yeah. Someone's plotting to kill my knight. Fine. Doesn't work like that. Just means the liege changes and your territory gets cut up like normal. From memory. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do then. I also don't know if it's automatically, because I haven't got the Kingdom of England here, if it will automatically create it and chop it up. Because if that's the case, then I should probably create the kingdom title and just jump over to England, because there's a lot more territory here. Or I'll have to use the claims and fight my brother. So yes, we have royal prerogative. So direct vassal opinion is reduced, but we get better contribution. Rules can change between all available succession laws. Pass law. But then realm succession law, confederate partition. We need to play it for a second. The multiple realm heirs, single realm heirs, primogeniture is what I really like. Yes, maybe as you're saying, maybe it's still partition. But it would be elective. But still, it's not appearing in the list, which is strange. Titles lost on succession. Kingdom of England. Yeah, so it will create it. Which is a problem. I can just make this So then I'll have to have the war for the King of England. Maybe I should have worked this out before. Right, I'm going to start a game as 5 and see if I can become Scotland. Good luck, social system. If you'd like to follow, please do. If not, no worries. And good luck with your game. Whilst I try and work out the mess which I've got myself into by having too much of England. Oh, thank you very much. So I do need to work out then that maybe I need to Google it. Is it okay to Google things? Where's it gone? So I'm Welsh. I have this. Can enact the Saxon elective succession law, but then it doesn't tell me. So there's a... Where is it? Open encyclopedia. Elective. Succession. Succession laws. Yeah. I know I can only change it, but I would like to know more about the law. So, what is it? Saxon elective succession. Which determines who inherits the primary title, a realm succession law. By contrast, determines who and how many heirs will get all other titles. Right, okay, so it's a title succession rather than a... This title has its own succession law. So, could I... You know, we were looking at succession. For example, this one. I could add the law here to say Saxon elective. Fine. I already had Scandinavian. Really. That costs prestige. And I'm at war, so I can't do that now. But vassal swearing, title allegiance, opinion. The ruler and all direct adult de jure vassals of 1 or 2 ranks below can nominate a title heir from the most powerful vassal amongst them, the ruler's legitimate children, or any other valid claimant. I mean, I don't really want, and this is different very slightly. The ruler and all vassals can nominate title heir amongst the ruler's extended family. Okay, so that one is better, I guess. But that's just the title. That's the Kingdom of Wales. So maybe I could, if I create this title, I could try and add it to that one. Kingdom. I could also just make this my primary, couldn't I? How do I make it my primary title? Make primary. So that means your son... yes, Prince Charles is... My primary title is now England. So, I am now the King of England. I've kind of done what I set out to do in a way. I'm about to lose big parts of Wales, if that happens. And I don't have all of England, so I need to keep working on that. And as well... So I wonder, if we go back to succession, well, primogeniture is maybe the fascination that I should be working on. Which, where does that come from? It doesn't tell me. Anyone know where primogeniture comes from? Hereditary rule, maybe? Enact the partition law. No, that's partition. Which the title will be divided equally between your children, whereas this is titles will be divided equally between your children. New titles may be created. Right, so if I had partition, it wouldn't have created the England title. But this is, well, 14 years away, apparently. But now I've created the title, so so I guess it's in the civic. I wonder. Maybe if we have a look. Primogeniture. CK3. There's a cultural innovation. Right. Anyway, so it's probably out of. We're not going to be able to do that, which is fine. And if I were to, on the Welsh title then, because title's lost in succession, I'm going to lose the Kingdom of Wales and the Eldon. But if I maybe make this one Saxon elective, which I can't because I'm at war. So when I finish the war, if I make that elective, maybe I could elect it back. Maybe. Anyway, apologies for that interlude. Betrothed can marry? Sure. So we now hold the war goal. Have an army as this. Am I going to catch them, or are they going to escape? Sarik's truly splendor. Excellent. Blessed to have such grateful servants. When's it going to lock in? And then, oh, don't know if I was too slow. Yeah, got it. And we captured the petty king himself. So we can enforce our demands on having Bedford. And what can we do? Another faction has been created. So, yeah. Not possible to... Oh no, these people who can't join the faction. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Wolfblade. Henry Berkhamsted, a noblewoman from Soria, that is plotting against my knight. Okay. But I'm not sure I really care about any of this. I mean, I care that... I don't know how Prince Charles is involved. Oh, he's my spy master. Fine. Who is this faction? This guy. Sway? Try and sway him. Also, we can host a feast, which will make people like me. Welcome, friends. Partition succession makes us weak and divided. Perhaps the realm's magnates would accept a historical alternative. You may pick a form of traditional elective succession based on your culture. Cost only 300. I don't think I understand. I can pick a form. Oh, right, okay, just go straight into it. Well, I guess we'll have a look. So they will both change. Vassals or cultures with that. I'm not sure I want them both to have an elective. What I will do, though, let's go to Wales and add it there. The ruler and all direct adult de jure vassals, 1 or 2 ranks below the title, can nominate a title heir from the most powerful vassal amongst them. From the most powerful vassal. So they could vote for themselves. The ruler's legitimate children and any other valid claimant. Whereas this one would do the ruler's extended family and any available claimants, but not any of the vassals themselves. Title there, oh. Well, I'm already going to lose this kingdom title, so this could at least stave it off, or I could bring it back in if it does get lost. So I'll add it to the Kingdom of Wales, which is not my primary title. Okay, so now I have to nominate my successor, which I will nominate my heir. So I only get 3 votes, do I? Vote strength. Base 1, royal dignity. Okay. And I can force vote if I have hooks, which I do not. But some of these people, they have as many votes as me, candidates, so they could just, end up voting for themselves. Oh well. Feast, the high table breaks. Great table seating the upper nobility on the days gave a loud crack, and a moment later it gave in under the weight of food and gilded decoration. As my most distinguished guest and I had to be fitted in among the lower nobility, I ended up close to my son and heir Charles the Duke. Displayed grace and humility among his lessers. Charles and I ended up talking all evening and agreed it should not be the last time we feasted and laughed in each other's company. What a great night. And he becomes my friend, which is bad because when I die, which will be soon, then he's going to get some stress from it. Famous reveler. Well, I'm now a famous reveler. Cool hunt, pilgrimage, I think. Both of those are kind of dangerous. Active election. Rank 2. Sort by your candidate is not next in line. How do I see other people's votes? Sort by vote score. Social system. So how new to streaming are you? I started, well, I did a couple of test runs last weekend. I don't know, I kind of did a grunt one on Monday, and I've done Friday, Saturday, and today. So very new. I don't know what counts as new these days. I've been doing it for more than a day. How you said you were streaming? How long have you been streaming for? That's new, I think. I'm glad you think so. And yeah, if you have any feedback on the streaming stuff, let me know. Welcome to critical feedback. So the reason we'll vote for Charles if his score is greater than 108, or his score is minus 88. Charles Windsor is unlanded. So if I give him some land, they'll prefer it. He's also an adulterer, which they don't like. I kind of do it off and on when mood takes me. Been on the platform maybe 5-6 years. I don't do it for money, just to talk shit. Yeah, it's... I mean, at the moment, clearly I'm not doing it for money. It's one of those things I just wanted to give it a go. See if I could do it. Maybe, you know, in the years to come it will prove there's something bigger, but yeah, at the moment it's just for fun. So, if you streaming more today, seen go on a long one. Yeah, I was trying to do this because it was related to the Coronation. And, you know, it's that weekend. I say related, you know, Prince Charles to King. Anyway. So, but I may just, I don't know, do it a bit more. I want to play Crusader Kings anyway, so it merges. It's nice. They also don't trust my judgment as the ruler. So if I give him land, there'll be plus 60, but there'll still be like minus 28 because it has to be... Oh, the total score. But then... So these two cancel each other out. That one and that one cancel each other out. Right, I'm going to give my son some land. I have enough. Grant titles. Anything I would recommend is to look at Discord for offline chat and be active in it. Stream group I am in has some full-timers. Cool. When you say a Discord, you mean someone else's Discord rather than my own? Because some people do set up their own Discords. I'm not at that level just yet. Oh, make one. Yeah, I guess. I mean, dead easy. I will look into it. I mean, creating it's easy. It's the being active stuff, and I guess you need people to be active to make other people active. Maybe. Yeah, I'll look into it. Thank you. Do you have one? I'll check out your channel afterwards. Yeah, you need the platform for it to happen. Yeah, to kind of build up a base of people who will keep coming back. I mean, like I say, for now, it's just a case of doing it to do it, see if I like it. Now I'm in our stream groups one. Star. I assume. Oh, I think maybe I have links disabled. Feel free to add spaces in or something, or send me a DM, and I'll try and join it. Yeah, it's the auto moderator, because you never know when someone pastes a link, what they're pasting a link to. Okay, we are granting. Well, I just got this new earldom. Let's grant it to him. He's now my vassal. Excellent. Twitch. Okay. I'll go pick that up. Thanks. And right, so I have lost court physician at some point. Oh, because he's my vassal? He was my court physician. He's pretty good. What about... Is my grandson, Charles of Charles in here? Can't see him. She doesn't like me enough. Even though she wanted to seduce me. My daughter and sister-in-law. I mean, that sounds wrong. Daughter and sister-in-law. Still. Good luck with that. So we have court physician. We have Master of the Horse because he hasn't died. I did before have control growth, and I've lost it. Fine. One of... I don't know if there's a... no one here is interested. So we'll just give it to this guy. Oh. So, what is going on? Right, we were trying to check out the kingdom titles because there is an election going on. Viewing the election. So he's still rank 2. Okay, I didn't swing it enough. Is a mere count. He belongs to a prestigious dynasty. Ugh. So I need him to be a duke for people to... Do I have a duke title that I have myself? Earldoms. No, I've given them all away. Okay. Can I get that duke title? Is there someone... Who are my dukes? You are a duke? Have you done something illegal? You have a hook. There is no title selected. It's an act of tyranny. Do I... Yeah, I could just He'll get a press claim. Or I need to find something that he's done illegally. Who's up here? This Duke. Who are you? His liege is me. You're not very powerful. So I've revoked it. And he has no choice but accept it. Right. I mean, I am sorry. I didn't really, you know, I'm sure you were good. You're not in my house. You're in a different house, but right now your king needs you to give it to me. So we can grant him this title. And now he's more than just a mere count. How are we looking? Even the boat's gone down. Anyway, the scandal. My cousin has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time, and everyone thought that her husband was the father. Now it's been clear that the real father is none other than Dresden. I don't know who you are. What a scandal. Okay. I don't know who you are. But my cousin has been imprisoned. My daughter. So, I didn't know my wife was pregnant, but congratulations to me. King Charles. Yes, that's me. So this is my new queen wife. Anyway, so I have several children. Charlotte, this is another princess, so the next name we normally choose is Anne. I suppose wasn't expecting that, but sure. A nose for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the streets. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares. My lord has the coin. As I peer at the myriad of goods in the stall, I can hear Duke Cedric murmur at the etchings, and that piece must be real and quite valuable too. He glances at me with a triumphant smile. This one should be a steal. So, I am... Oh, I'm doing stewardship challenges because I'm doing stewardship lifestyle at the moment. So I can either 27% to strike a bargain, 45% to get 30 off, or, you know, equal chance to be outwitted. Or I can get my steward to try it, or I can just ignore it. I trust my steward. You gained 100 stewardship. Excellent. You have become the owner of animal figurine. I need to educate some children. And this one. And this one. And as well, do you want to do the education? Yes, sure. I mean, it's your daughter. Is there... So we can declare wars. Should we keep going? I mean, we definitely should. We could take on Cornwall. But I don't know. Is the de jure? Right, because I'm now the King of England, I can take any earldom within that realm. Let's see. Or East Anglia. So I can take one of those. could go after this person's claims, but that is very silly when I could just seize it myself. But it's already being attacked. Is this guy at war? Defending against Holy War. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.